A map with gun owners' names and addresses. Forget the debate whether this New York newspaper went too far. My next guest wants to make sure this never happens again. Republican New York State Senator Greg Ball joins me now. Okay, so sir, I'm a gun owner. I wouldn't mind if my name and address were on that map, because you know why? All the bad guys know if they come into my house, they're going to be looking at the business end of a 45 or an over-under shotgun.
I live in a 400-square-foot cabin. I have 5 shotguns, so I have it aptly protected as well. But you have to realize on this list, you have victims of domestic violence who got a permit to be able to protect themselves. You have New York City police officers who are retired, and now any nut job or criminal can go online and decide to go after their family. And at the end of the day, we're talking about a bunch of eggheads at a very liberal newspaper that they don't go out of their way to show us where the sexual predators live. They didn't go out of their way to focus on illegal guns. They're focusing on the people who do it the right way, are following the law, paying their taxes, and they put them in the same category as a level 3 sexual predator. It's BS.
Now, let's talk about that map. You see, there's the map. You see that line? That line is the Westchester County. Below it, you have New York City, and there aren't many dots on that map for obvious reasons. They try and keep concealed carry weapons.
The crime rate kind of increases.
I will tell you, you have a 10 times higher, more likely to be affected by violent crime if you live in New York City than you do one of these counties. But let's talk about it. This map is just for handguns, right?
Yeah, anybody that has a permit, and people have to understand. I mean, these are people that are obeying the law.
Yeah.
And the presumption by this paper is that in some way these people are doing something wrong. And like I said, I mean, they have never done this with level 3 sexual predators. They've never done it with rapists or thugs.
Almost saying that the gun owner is more dangerous than a sexual predator.
Absolutely. They talk about the gun owner next door, as if that's the problem. It's not people who are doing it the right way and following the law. It's all the illegal firearms out there. There's a lot of talk right now about gun control. We need to have a national conversation about nut control. Yeah. And that's really where it's got to go.
And we need to point out the people who are most upset with this map aren't the gun owners necessarily. It's the people who live next door to the gun owner whose house doesn't have a dot on it. So you're basically telling a criminal, don't go to the house with the dot, go to the one next door.
It was just a stupid idea. It was a stupid, gratuitous slap in the face. They're a very anti-Second Amendment newspaper. I deal with their editors. I have the honor to go before them every 2 years when it comes to getting an endorsement, which I wouldn't accept if it came with $1 million. But
bad idea or illegal?
It's not illegal, unfortunately. That's why we have to pass a piece of legislation. This isn't the first time that the editorial board done it. They did it before. We have a bipartisan bill, even in the Assembly, Democratic sponsors in the Assembly, and the Assembly is pretty liberal in New York State. So this bill can get done. This isn't about the Second Amendment only. It's a privacy issue. They shouldn't have done it. Now we need to make sure it's illegal so it'll never happen again.
What are the odds of getting it done?
You know, I think with the furor that has been unleashed, I think we have a real possibility to get this done in the vein of privacy. We're going back to session. We have a governor now who's focused on jobs and taxes, done a pretty good job. He's talking about gun confiscation.
You can publish my name if I don't pay my taxes, though, right?
I think it's a little bit different. You're talking about not, breaking the law, doing something wrong. These are people who are obeying the law. Like I said, victims of domestic violence, retired police. There's no way that this paper should have made this, accessible for criminals and nut jobs. And we have seen in recent history what a nut is capable of, given a little bit of leeway.
What have we heard from the paper? Have they?
They refuse to comment.
They don't want to comment.
They put out one statement.
No apologies. No. Right. We made a mistake.
And they haven't pulled the information down.
Have you contacted them?
I have not recently, but they know about my piece of legislation that we got done in the Assembly, and we'll continue to push it.
Yeah, I'm sure this story is heating up on the internet, on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere. We're going to leave it right there. Greg Ball, New York State Senator, thank you very much.
Good to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Keep
us informed on how that works out.
You got it.